cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge-ito you're not finna get in nobody's college-ito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Into it, man. We got that girl Henny. Shout out to the homegirl Henny, giving us some information about Wack, saying that he is not getting his divorce. I'm not sure what Henny talking about, but let's get into it. Let's go. Shout out to that girl Henny. If you ain't did so, show the homegirl some love.
I brought to y'all some information about Wack and Kim, his wife. You know, his real wife, not the fake one, because R&B and he are not married at all. I told y'all that a long time ago.
I thought that we already knew that Wack and R&B weren't married. Wack is legally married to Kim, and he's losing a divorce because he has an open public infidelity.
And brought to y'all the fact that Kim was trying to get a divorce from him. And then I showed y'all how Wack was not trying to let her get that divorce. Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Wack is now filing for a dissolution of divorce. Now, I'm believing that R&B got something to do with this because R&B must be getting tired of being called his mistress and not the wife. You know,
well, R&B, you are the mistress and you're not the wife. You like R&B is like string beans. She's not lobster mac because lobster mac could be a meal on its own. You feel me? Spaghetti could be a meal on its own, or you could pair it with some fried fish, some fried chicken. It could be a side. You feel me? R&B is string beans, straight side, straight side. R&B is string beans for sure, for sure.
Not the mama. You got not the wife. All right. So Kimberly filed.
What's up? Oh.
And Wack wouldn't let her get. Let me see if I could pull that up for y'all so that we could Henny Legal, if you in here, I need you. I might need you. I might need you. I might need you. I might need you. Oh no, I might not. Hold on. I might not. Hold on. Hold on, baby. I think I got it. Hold on, baby. I'm about to pull up all of these documents. Yeah, y'all may want to go tell people. Henny over here telling on Wack again. All right, we got stuff spinning right now. I'm about to turn this camera off because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, so y'all got that on the screen right now. Let me get this up here for y'all really quickly while them other two documents. So do y'all remember when I brought y'all this document? Because this is when Kim was originally filing. This is from...
yeah, but then Wack didn't want her to file for a divorce because if Kim files for a divorce, Wack loses absolutely everything. So Wack does not want Kim to file for a divorce, especially because he has his public infidelity for dealing with R&B. You know, Wack got a situation because he was dealing with R&B, and the judge not going to be happy about him dealing with R&B when he was married to Kim. But R&B, you know what I'm saying? It is, excuse me, what it is. But... regardless, R&B is the reason why niggas don't believe in the church. How you a minister and you smashing on a married man? No one be smashing on a married man. You why people don't believe in the church. Who worse, the minister that's a woman that's smashing on a married man that's a fake blood and a fake drug dealer, or the pastor that's stealing from the church and smashing on the congregation? I feel like it's about the same. It's about the same.
September 12th of 2025, when I came to y'all and I told y'all that Kim was trying to get a divorce from Wack, right? And she was asking for a motion. She wanted a notice and a motion to set aside suspension and restore the case to active status, and for the leave to amend
Because
petition.
prior to Wack getting into it with R&B and getting their relationship on, his wife had already wanted to divorce him, and it was like kind of like set on pause, and then she reopened it up like, nope, never mind, let's keep this nigga divorced.
And a declaration of petitioner. So Kimberly and Wack, their divorce proceeding was suspended, and so she was trying to reactivate it. She wanted all of the assets to be reassessed. Okay. And we'll go through this really quickly. It says this dissolution proceeding was filed on June 18th of 2012. The case was suspended on January 5th of 2016 and remains in suspended status. On June 11th, 2025, petitioner, which is Kim, attempted to dismiss.
So since 2016, she's been wanting to divorce Wack.
The petition with expectation to refile. On July 15th of 2025, the request for dismissal was denied. Court ordered case to remain in suspended special status with existing orders in place. Changed circumstances now require restoration to activate to active status for proper case resolution. Okay, so this is what they were going through. This was the jurisdiction. She was saying no more alimony, substantial community property assets identified.
I believe she does have the games masters. I believe that she has a lot of things that Wack is going to be upset if she walks away with.
Requiring court supervision. Vintage automobile collection with significant value needs proper valuation and management. Real property interests require updated legal description and current valuations.
For all the stuff that Wack is trying to lie and pretend that he doesn't have, she coming for all that. She needed it all, big dog. And then you cheated on your wife openly and publicly. She could prove an infidelity in court. You're done. Is it safe to say that in California, if you could prove a public infidelity as a woman, showing that the nigga cheated, the judge don't care about nothing that the nigga did. He's gonna give you exactly what you want because not only did you cheat, she could prove it and it's extra public. It just looks like you just don't give a fuck. People don't realize that marriage is a contract. Marriage is a contract. That contract says you're gonna act like this, you're gonna do this, you're not gonna do that, blah, 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 blah. Should you violate that contract?
Circumstances have materially changed over years of suspension. So the original petition filed over 13 years ago no longer reflects current circumstances. She wanted updated financial disclosures and property schedules required, and also proper adjudication cannot occur while the case remains suspended. So this is what Kim was looking for, right? And she did all of this filing, all right? She asked for a dissolution of the marriage, amendment, and all of that. And what had happened was they were not willing to give Kimberly, this was the notice to Wack. They were not willing to give Kimberly the suspension, okay? Okay, so on November 5th, right? In this case, it says the following parties are present for the aforementioned proceeding, which was Wack. Okay, he was present via video. Kim was there via video. And then the attorney for Kim was there via video as well. And it said it's stipulated by the parties orally on record that Commissioner Cordell Mims may hear this matter as temporary judge. The parties were sworn in. The respondent acknowledges he is in receipt of the petitioner's request for order. Okay, petitioner motion to set aside suspension and restore the case to active status is denied. So Kim was denied her request to set aside the suspension and reactivate the divorce. Okay,
I wonder why a judge would do that.
All right, and that's pretty much all it says is that it was
basically a judge is saying, like, I get that you want to divorce this nigga, but like, nah, I'm cool. Pretty much. Like, nah, I'm cool. No, you don't. Work it out. Like, why would the judge make her say
denied? So now fast forward. Candace Jones. Oh, this is it right here. So on March 26th, which was just a couple weeks ago, a week ago or two, Wack, okay? This is right here. Now it says the name is Candace Jones' attorney, right? And it says that the petitioner, I guess Kim, this is not Wack, this is Kim again. I'm sorry. I got excited for a second. Hold on, because that says Kim.
What is
I'm looking at the right one.
Okay. Talk to me, Henry.
Hold on. Petitioner responded. Let's read through this, all right? So it says a dissolution of marriage. We were married. Petitioner responded, has been a resident of the state for at least 6 months. Date of marriage was 6/3/2000. Date of separation was 10/1/2022. There my
nigga Wack been married to this woman for 20 plus years. Nigga, you got on Clubhouse with R&B and threw away 20 years. R&B for an old corn on a cob star. Come on, bro. R&B used to munch meat on camera for a living, bro. R&B used to let niggas splash in their face for a living, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You don't need to rely on the N-word, my guy. Shut your ass up, nigga. Now look at you in timeout. Don't come in here and tell me what the fuck to say. Sit your ass up for my nigga. Sit your ass up there for a minute. Relax. And if you come in this motherfucker saying anything else, you're gonna put your stupid ass on timeout for 24 hours. Back to what we were saying. That nigga Wack had a whole life. A wife. You married somebody in 2000. You built a family. You did all these things. You threw it away for Clubhouse R&B. Who was already knocked down and doing the most with Stan G. R&B with Stan G on her knees for payment she took to ski. You threw away your wife for that, bro?
Their children. No, there are not. Respond.
Hey, chat, like I always say, man, y'all smarter than me, man. Y'all driving the car. I'm just riding with you. Do you think that it was smart for Wack to throw away his whole everything for R&B? You got married in 2000, 2022. You met up with R&B, and now you're getting divorced? Let me know what y'all think. Like I always say, chat, y'all the smart ones, bro. I'm just riding with y'all. You feel me? I'm just riding with y'all. Y'all good ideas is my bad decision making. So, with that all being said, you feel me? You wild for that, bro.
Respondent requests. Okay. The respondent. Okay. This is where, okay, because I'm like, wait a minute, this looked like, okay, so here we go. This is where Wack comes into play in all of this, you guys. Okay, so it says legal grounds. Respondent requests divorce under irreconcilable differences. Now, let's go back and see what Kim was requesting a divorce for under what? Oh, yeah, we in the thick of it.
Well, yeah, y'all got unreconcilable differences, nigga. You cheated on her and humiliated her, bro.
It's right here. Okay, where is it? Legal grounds, right here. It says a divorce, irreconcilable differences. So both of them have filed for irreconcilable differences. But, oh, I didn't show y'all this one. This was the one that Kim did back in September. Okay, so she asked for the dissolution of marriage, petitioner and the respondent. And then it says here, petitioner requests that the court make the following order, which is a divorce for irreconcilable differences. Well, now we get back over here to Wack's paperwork, and we see that now the respondent is requesting a divorce under irreconcilable differences. Okay, reserve for future determination of the issue on support payable to the petitioner respondent. Now, let me find out Wack is trying to get palimony from Kim. Let me find out. Let me close down all these other windows and because we got to flip back and forth, okay?
Wack trying to get alimony after he was the one cheating is absolutely barbaric. That is a new level of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny. He would be the expert level dirtbag to try that. I doubt that he'd get it. But that just goes to show that Wack ain't getting no money either. He needs some alimony. What happened to all them $1 million deals? Nigga, did you just say you closed a $22 million deal and all this type of shit?
That's
you
the child
how many $1 million of deals you doing? You need alimony?
Part of it. That ain't even on. I don't even see that here. It says irreconcilable differences. The next thing that is checked off, okay, it is spousal support. Spousal or domestic partner support payable to the petitioner.
Nigga Wack wants spousal support. This nigga's wild.
So Kim is asking for spousal support. But now we get over.
Well, that makes sense because, nigga, you play with this girl, so now she finna play with your pockets. Everything that she helped you build, everything that she showed you how to do, everything that you had was in her name, stupid. So she like, yeah, I'll let you have it, but you got to give me X, Y, and Z because all the things that you ever had in life came from me. When I talk about all that trucking industry and all that kind of stuff, that's Kim. That's her work. That's why he don't got that studio on Beck Ave no more because Kim shut that shit down. So, yeah, nigga, she want what she owe, bro. You feel me? You owe that money. You owe that lady some money. She made you, Mr. Potato Head.
Over here to Wack's paperwork. Wack is asking for spousal support. You want patrimony from Kim?
This nigga Wack wants spousal support? What a weak man. What a weak, broke man. What a weak, broke man. Spousal support is wild.
It says it right here, in case anybody is lost. Right here. Oh, I can't highlight it. Child, separate property. It says confirm.
This nigga Wack is asking this woman for some money after cheating on her. Is incredible. Like, you cheat on this girl publicly and then now you ask for spousal support? You niggas have no boundaries. None.
As separate property, the assets and debts. Okay, the following list.
Yeah, he got a touch of R&B, saggy BBL.
All petitioners' assets and debts acquired prior to marriage and after separation. All respondents' assets and debts acquired prior to the marriage and separation. Okay. He also says determining the right to community and quasi-community assets and debts. Sorry. All such assets and debts are listed, and it says as followed: any and all assets and debts acquired during the course of the marriage, including but not limited to financial accounts, vehicles, household furnishings, real property, investments, credit cards, loans, etc. Okay? Now, on Kimberly, she was saying a complete inventory of all separate and community property assets and obligations of the parties shall be set forth on the property declaration to be filed by petitioner when the full nature.
It's going to suck for Wack because he's always on camera talking about how much money he has, how many $1 million deals, $100 million deals he's doing and all that kind of stuff. So she's going to be like, yeah, nigga, where that's at? You said you had it.
An extent of such assets and obligations have been discovered and determined. Okay? Yeah. And then she's also saying a complete inventory of separate and community, the same thing. All right. So she wants a complete inventory of it all. He's just saying, nah, you just gonna get what you get while we was married. All right. So I find this also very interesting. Oh, let me go back over here.
Here to go the thing though. To this day, y'all married. So it ain't like she's up your ass legally, financially until this very moment because you guys are still legally married.
I find this also very interesting that Kimberly put her paperwork in back in September and her paperwork got denied.
What about the diapers?
And then here comes Wack.
She probably hates this nigga. Like, Kimberly probably hates this nigga, bro. Probably hates this nigga. We ain't seen an incredible diaper yet.
Here comes Wack. Now, let me come over here and let me see what y'all talking about when y'all talking about what y'all talking about. Replay gang, Henny? No, sweetheart. We are here. We are live. We are here right now. Kim handling business while Wack on Clubhouse with no business whatsoever.
For sure.
So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in court now, won't it?
For sure.
And since we have the court docs up, let's move this thing right on along, okay? I probably should have done this separately. Where is it? Because I was told... Oh, hold on. Let me go back to my inbox. Child.
All right, man. So that's that. We up out here to the next one, man. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We up out of here.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air. Protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Apollo Jackson. Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.